on the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. That's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Hey, Scott, Brock Ewan with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Well, here the Falcons for their first possession. And brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
Former Husky got a 3-star audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mixed. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands and lead his new team.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Penix off the play action. Got a man, it's Drake London. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. So a lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. To the Saints offense, taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here when the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And a yard.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
We'll go with the design keeper. Rattler's hit, the ball's out. And the Falcons scoop it up.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Trying to work quickly now.
Ryan Brzee on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up
Second down, Robinson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Third down give to Robinson. We'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Offense in the hurry up now.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Falcons
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Robinson.
Also the hurry up here.
Carl Henderson on the tackle.
Robinson again here on second. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Staying with Robinson. They're holding fall here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that's our final moments of the opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Now Rattler on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Man in motion here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. On first down, they'll run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Bijan Robinson, ball carrier. The tackle
When we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. To the right side and wheeled in by London. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone! And the fake works to perfection. First down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned them with the surprise play.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Brought down at
Everybody
the
rushing back to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action, here's Penix. He's got London left side. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point by Q. He's up and good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 17. Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And there's enough time to put something together. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
On the gun, Rattler. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And this is going to be Falcons football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on 3rd down. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. Just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Makes the score.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
To kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They get the timeout call with 5 seconds remaining in the half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So a one-sided contest. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over
The
first.
Saints offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Rattler to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Running back sets in motion.
7 at the 29-yard
Now
line.
Rattler. Lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Kamara. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kroger is going to kick this one away.
It's 4th down.
Starts the return at the 34. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. put this just too far out of reach. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Robinson, ball carrier.
Working quickly here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second
Play fake.
and 8.
Penix. Caught. Nice game left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Falcons.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making a stop that time. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
At the 31.
Working quickly here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect block means it's third down.
Incomplete. Quincy Riley on the
Good
cover.
throw. Third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense would be better sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Koo able to put it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Makes the score.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Here comes the Saints offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Ross. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
Sure love teams who excel on the ground. Right, you love a physical game of football and can hammer at the opponent. But today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Second and 3 now. Rattler back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints, first down. An 8-yard
And motion him
pickup.
out of the backfield.
And the Saints, first down.
Rattler setting the throw. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second
A
down.
loss of 7 yards. It's second
Offensive line
down.
fast. Give on second to Kamara. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 46-yard line. 12 yards on the play. Leads to third and 5.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
We'll kick the running back in motion. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap to Rattler. He takes it himself.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. And that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Third down and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got Shaheed. And he's taken down at the 30. The Saints call for a timeout. They're first. First and 10 now from the 30.
That's another
Running back sent in motion.
A gain of 12. First down,
Rattler.
Saints.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2.
Two-point conversion.
Looking for an open man. Loses it again. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone waited on top of that one. Don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week, to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their time of game.
He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Penix now. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. They got a single eye or 2. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can fall.
All right, Brock, your time with Seattle, and especially Indy, you're on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Reed now to kick this one away. McClown now returning it. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. There's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. With this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Falcons, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
It's a loss of
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
And 11.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to London. He takes it down to the 33. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Saints 12.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, cut for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And it's the veteran, Austin Eckler. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Commanders have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Michael Pittman Jr. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Colts win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Titans win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.